All right, what is up, Twitch chat? We're gonna be getting into some interesting stuff tonight. We're gonna be ranking conspiracy theories. There are some of them we're gonna do a pretty good deep dive into. We're gonna watch some videos, maybe do a little bit of independent research. Some of them I'm not even gonna give it the time of day. Some of these are just absolutely stupid. Like CERN particle accelerator is a portal to hell. Um I don't think I need to even explain why that one is stupid. In fact, I am going to go ahead and put some of these in here. You know what? I'm not even going to put flat earth into there yet cuz we're going to talk about that one a little. We're going to have some fun there. Climate change is fake. I'm putting that and I'm laughing in your face. Okay. The rest of these we're going to actually do, we're going to talk about. Those ones at the bottom, it's not even worth talking about. Everyone knows that that's not true, or I just don't give a shit enough to do research on them. Number one, the CIA killed JFK. Listen, the thing about this theory, the whole JFK situation is already weird to begin with. Why can they not release the entire files? First of all, I mean, they've released parts and pieces, but a lot of them were blacked out. Still releasing parts and pieces today. How come it's 70 years later and not immediately after it? So, I'm going to go ahead and watch a video about this. I already know where I'm going to put this theory at. But it's insane. So, let's just go ahead and watch this video together, see what happens.
People loved John Kennedy. He was this good-looking guy who was always hanging out with his beautiful family.
JFK was a good president. I might be crazy for saying that.
Kennedy
He wasn't there for long.
Overthrowing governments in faraway countries. They were assassinating leaders that threatened American interests, and they were doing most of this totally in secret. At the same time, the FBI, the top investigatory body in our country, descends onto Dallas. And very quickly, the director of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, who's a big part of the story, he comes to a conclusion as to what happened. This is before any investigation had really gone forth. And Hoover decides that Oswald absolutely was the one who did it. He was a communist sympathizer.
Let me just say this. Anyone who completely verifies a situation in a time like this, like over an assassination or something like that, I'm just gonna say this, they're probably full of shit. Like, it's been hours at this point, and you're gonna already just conclude that Lee Harvey Oswald was the person who did this? Weird.
There's no question but that he is the man. Now, the fingerprints and things that we have.
I'd like some legal representation. These police officers have not allowed me to have any.
And we see in this phone call that the FBI actually didn't want a thorough investigation.
I think, sir, it would be very, very bad to have a rash of investigation. It'd be a three-ring circuit.
It's a president. Why wouldn't you want a thorough investigation if you didn't have something to do with it?
Into the government.
Now, listen, okay? Well, it's a hoax? Which part is the hoax, huh? Is it the fact that a magic bullet somehow went through two fucking people, went down towards his wrist, came out the other end? Or, like, which part is a hoax? Bro, this whole situation is fucking fishy. There's someone, multiple people wanted him dead. It was not just one person. Even if Lee Harvey Oswald did shoot him, there were multiple other people involved in this. There's absolutely no way, bro. It's not possible. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, and I don't know if you saw this earlier, but something that's fishy about this, bro, is the fact that the Dude, they declared that it was one person, the head of the FBI. They declared that it was one person, Lee Harvey Oswald, literally within hours. They didn't even do a thorough investigation yet. In fact, in a phone call between him and the president, he didn't want there to be an investigation. The government wanted him dead, without a doubt. Or not the government, because he was the government, but like, I seriously think it was something to do with the military more than anything, some secret agents, because of what he was doing at the time.
Whoa. Okay, it's quite the journey for one bullet. Oh, and the bullet in
Right?
question, which just apparently made 7 wounds, supposedly looked like this, which some ballistic experts have said looks a little too pristine for a bullet that allegedly just went through 2 human bodies. And then used a lot of cherry-picked evidence provided to them by the FBI that supported their already drawn.
This is what I'm talking about earlier. Bro, why is so much of this shit blacked out? That's not normal.
Conspiracy. The report focuses almost entirely on one guy. First, we have to remember that 1960s America was right in the heart of the Cold War, a time of
Yeah, a lot of people were
fear of nuclear
super
apocalypse,
scared of
extreme
communists
tension
and the
between
Russian
two
government at the time.
superpowers.
We're putting this in practically confirmed true, okay? Now, do I know it was the CIA? Not necessarily. But it was not done alone, okay? There's gonna be a hit on my head because of this. It was done by some higher ups. Like a lot of things are. Let's be real here, okay? 9/11, oh man, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. Tower Go Boom was an inside job. I don't know much about this. I've heard the theory before. I don't know what to think about it. So, we're gonna watch a video. Do I think that there is some weird stuff about it? Yes, very much so. Do I think it was an inside job though? Debatable. We'll find out after this video. We'll do some more research if we have to. Jews always come up into conspiracy theories, bro. What does everyone have against Jews, man? I swear. We should have put the Jews, we should have put the Jew thing inside here at this point, because I swear to God, everything about conspiracy theories has something to do with Jews at some point, bro.
You can't have a...
Oh, you heard it here. The Jews killed JFK. The most suspicious thing about it are 2 things that I can see so far. It's the fact that the military, the Air Force, were doing drills that day, so they weren't able to intercept the planes fast enough. And 2, the government supposedly having known about it beforehand. The thing about the first one is, okay, with the planes, okay, it's not hard, necessarily very hard, to find out when another government is doing drills of sorts, okay? There are probably spies all around us. We have spies in other countries. They're all over the place, okay? There are people who are going to get this information no matter what. So they could have been looking for a day like this to happen. That's just my belief on that part. Now, the second one, what was it? The government getting a warning about it? America gets threatened every day, okay? I'm sure that they didn't take an executive order on this because, like I said, they get threats every day, okay? I don't think it was an inside job. I will put it in doesn't make sense. Doesn't make much sense. Because there are some weird things about it, right? But I personally don't believe that it was an inside job. I don't think Bush caused 9/11, okay? This is a great one. Reptilians control the world. So I really need to get into this one. Let's do a quick search. Where does that theory even come from? David Icke. Hiding in underground bases are the force behind a worldwide conspiracy against humanity. He contends that most of the world's ancient and modern leaders are related to those reptilians, including the Merovingian dynasty, the Rothschilds, the Bush. Hey, bro, we just talked about 9/11 Bush and Bush. Hold up. Hey, bro, some shit's making sense here, man. And the British royal family. Its conspiracy theories now have supports up to 47 country. You know where I'm putting this? I'm laughing in your face if you believe. Nothing can convince me that reptilians control the world, okay? They just don't. It's as simple as that. Beyonce and JC are in the Illuminati. Oh, Lord have mercy. The things that people are pointing out, that point that Beyonce specifically is in the Illuminati, are so stupid, man. There's a symbol she does, like, with her hands, that's a triangle or something like that. Seriously? Seriously. Okay? Or, here's another great one. The baby name that she chose. Her child's name is Blue Ivy. Okay. Well, what's the acronym for Blue Ivy? Born living under evil. Illuminati's very youngest. Starting to convince me here. You're starting to convince me, okay? You can make an acronym for anything, bro. That's the type of stuff that people be like, 9 letters. This. 9 letters. That's the first number of 9/11. Shut up, bro. It's stupid, okay? I'm laughing in your face once again. This is the one that I've wanted to talk about for a minute now. Flat Earth. It's true. It's true as fuck, guys. No. Let's just let's see the reasons. Okay. The horizon is not served. I'm not a scientist. Do you want me to tell you why the horizon isn't curved? Because our eye can only see like 3 miles ahead of us. That's why it's not curved. That's why we can't see it going down. Here, I'll even prove this up to you. Okay? Let's how far can the eye see? 2.4 miles under ideal circumstances. No wonder it doesn't curve, you stupid. We can't even see far enough for it to be able to begin curving. Okay? What's the next one? Okay. Maybe you have better eyesight than I do. You know what? That could be so true. All right. Cross the wall of Antarctica ever? There's an ice wall in Antarctica, apparently. Looky there. Someone's gone across the ice wall. Okay. We're proving this one is false real fast, okay? Why aren't we flying around? Maybe because of gravity. Yeah, this is a good point. How come I don't get flown back whenever we're flying in a plane going a few thousand miles per hour? Gravity. Okay, the space images are photoshopped. Okay, now if we were talking about this in the 70s, you're 100% correct. They have confirmed true that the photos and videos of them on the moon were fake. They created those. Those are not real. Do you seriously think that in the 70s we had the power, the technology to be able to live stream their journey from Earth to the moon? Absolutely not. Okay? It was faked. Okay? But we have people up in space right now, man. We have pictures now. This one's just very outdated. Okay? It is not true whatsoever. Once again, the Earth spins. We're moving around the orbit of the sun. Eventually the planets are gonna line up to where we can see each other, bro. I'm laughing in your face. Once again, I know flat earthers. I know some. I think they're stupid, bro. How can you think that? The moon landing was fake. We kind of mentioned this in the last theory. No, it wasn't. there was a lot of fishy stuff going on in the 70s whenever we did land on the moon, though, especially with like NASA and everything. Like I said earlier, the videos that they have of them and the photos that were taken are confirmed to be fake. They were staged because they can't stream that. They can't record that. We can't even do that now. We can take a video now and send it back, but we can't stream that. Let's look at it this way. This phone right here that I have in my hand is more capable of any computer that they had in the 70s. Of course that stuff was fake right there. But no, the moon landing was not fake. Do you think that the communist government of Russia is going to sit there and just allow us to fake the moon landing? Think about that. The people we were in a Cold War with are just going to allow us to hoax the moon landing when they themselves were trying to get there before us. Absolutely not. Moon landing was fake. I'm laughing in your face once again. Princess Diana was killed. I think she always said she was gonna die as well. But that's not only it. Yeah. Listen, this one it's practically confirmed true. But let's just be real here. She was killed. It's people wanted her dead, specifically her husband and their government. But whatever. Chemtrails are poisoning you. It doesn't make much sense, man. The trails that are being left by the planes, that you see flying above, they're actually supposed to dissipate a lot faster than what they are. Seriously. That's the best you can come. And it's the fact that, like, why aren't more people dying to it? That's the case. Especially around those areas. I see those all the time where we live. I see them. I know other people see them all the time. Are you feeling sick right now? Are you dying? No, absolutely not. Chemtrails. There's just not enough evidence for that whatsoever. And if that is the case, more people would be dying. It wouldn't just people are like, oh, people die from poisoning all the time. It's like, no, not really. Not that type of poisoning that they're saying. No, absolutely not. I'm gonna put in doesn't make much sense. Because, like, there are some stuff, like, things that they can do with the weather. They can make artificial clouds. There are cities that literally do that to make it rain once a week. So it's like, yeah, those we can do stuff like that. This is very much possible, but are they poisoning you? No, absolutely not. Population control. We're gonna leave that there because that starts getting very political. And I don't want that. I don't want this channel to be anything political whatsoever. So we're just gonna leave that one there. We're not gonna touch that. We're gonna. Oh, where'd it go? I don't know. Stop biting my neck, please. Thank you. Making men feminine with soy in food. Listen, I ain't gonna say much, but ever since I started eating soy, I've been wanting to kiss some men, dude. No, I haven't. I'm laughing in your face if you think this is a thing. Let's just look at it this way. Soy is mainly grown in Asia. They've been eating it up for a lot longer than we have. Do you know how low the population of homosexual men, feminine men in Asian countries are? Let's just put that there. It's not true. Soy is not making you feminine. It's not. Okay. Now this one is 50-50. I could see why they would want to. At this time in American history, of course they don't want a black African American man being at the top of the world. I mean, this is during some of the most racist times in the United States, okay? the government wanted them to cause riots and break stuff and destroy shit so that they could have more of a reason to be violent towards them. And seeing him be peaceful and having such a large following was very it's not what they wanted to see. Now, I have no evidence to back this up, so I am going to put it in 50-50. It could definitely have happened, but it also couldn't have. It could have just been some random dude that was racist. Racist people exist. They do, and they do some shitty things. Michael Jackson faked his death. No, he didn't. It was a homicide. His doctor killed him. First of all, he shouldn't have been taking, he was taking, I was looking this up earlier. I don't have it. He was taking a certain medication that is used for anesthesia, like sleep meds for surgery, right? He was taking that to go to sleep normally. He should have not been taking that. Look at videos of Michael Jackson during his last couple of years alive. Last few weeks of him being alive. Look at photos of him. He looks sick from taking that. Like, he does not look like the same person. His doctor administered a fatal dose. It's as simple as that. It was a homicide. He did not fake his death. People have, oh, but people have seen him across the world. No, they haven't. People can look a lot like other people. Avril, dudes, these theories, some of these theories are just so stupid, man. Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone. I love this one. Listen, it's because of the way she looks. Have y'all ever heard of maturity? Obviously not. She was a teenager, a young adult, when she was making her big music. She's not a freaking clone. She makes music today, bro. She still sounds the same. Have you heard of lip fillers? Plastic surgery? Hey, I think Kim Kardashian has a clone. No, she's not replaced, bro. Jesus Christ. The whole government, both sides, are hiding something with Epstein. Look at the recent videos or posts that some politics have made. Both sides have said they were going to release them, yet they never released the Epstein files. There are he was killed. There are very powerful people who attended. It's as simple as that. Aliens are real. 100% they're real. We have found micro life on distant planets. They are real. The universe is massive. There's something out there. It's as simple as that. Now, do I think there's this advanced society that's like watching over us? Absolutely not. They're probably at the same level as we are. Aliens are real though. I mean, you can't deny that. 5G is dangerous. I'm gonna put it, and it doesn't make much sense. Anything can be dangerous if you're prolonged to something for too long. I mean, yeah, I mean, could it be dangerous if you like have a phone shoved right in your face and like for 80 hours? Like, yeah, it did probably cause some problems. But like, no, it's not turning us gay, like, or freaking, yeah, it's not. That's a stupid theory. Flat Earth. Oh, I thought I already put this on there. Oh, I put climate change is fake. Well, Flat Earth. We were talking about climate change is fake. It's not. Big Pharma. We're not even gonna get that one. It's true. They're in control of pretty much everything. And population control doesn't make sense. That once again gets pretty political, so we're not going to be going into that. This is where I would rank most of these. Okay, the ones at the bottom we're just not even touching. The top four, like they're I believe them pretty much all hard. Epstein didn't kill himself one is, you know, I have some beliefs on that one. The government killed Martin Luther. That one is, you know, it's 50-50 in my eyes. Definitely could have happened. And then the rest of them are they're mostly stupid. Like, let's be real here. Anyways, guys, that is my ranking. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to be posting this video to YouTube. You guys tell me what you think about some of this stuff. Leave me a comment. If you're mad, type it in the comments. Leave a comment. Just tell me what you're thinking, because this is about where I'm at on this.